How you doing? My name is Diego Trejos. I'm with Evolve Restorative Therapy, and today we're going to talk about 5 simple stretches I like to add into my routine. And you can do this almost anywhere. So right now what we're going to do is stretch the calf muscle and the other 2 lower half of your leg. What you're going to need is a rope, a wall, and a yoga mat. You don't really need a yoga mat. I just like to use it because I want to be comfortable while I'm doing this for everybody here. The key to this is make sure that your butt is all the way to the back of the wall and you're nice and comfortable. I like to put the rope right on the top of the pad of my foot, wrap around, and I just pull straight back. And I hold it for 3 seconds. Now to get the outside of your foot and the inside of your foot, first thing I like to do is just to wrap the rope around my foot. And I pretty much can steer it like a car. So I'm pulling in with my left hand to the inside of my body. And right here I'm stretching the outside of my leg. And right hand, I'm stretching out the inside of my leg. And again, just 3 seconds, that's all you need. This, we're going to stretch out the quads. That's the front part of your leg. It runs from about the top of your knee to right where your pelvis is. And what I like to use is a table that's butt height. So this right here is pretty good. I like to put my foot directly behind my butt. Make sure it's not out here. And make sure it's not poking out over here. Just want it directly behind you. And just take a little hop and just do a nice little squat. You don't want to make sure your knees going over your toes. That's improper. You just want to squat a little bit till you start feeling the stretch. And you want to stand up pretty tall. And that right there, again, you just want to hold it for 3 seconds, and that's your quad stretch. Okay, so next we're going to stretch out is forearms. This is good for anyone with tennis elbow, or golfer's elbow, or tendonitis. What you want to do is make sure you reach down to the table. You want to make sure your shoulders straight, your elbows are locked, and then just come down with your palm to the table. And you should feel a stretch all in here. Also, you want to bring your hand in, do the same thing, make sure it's straight, locked, and you should feel that stretch. And you can twist it around as well. See how I didn't have my shoulder locked in there, so right here I'm feeling it nice and straight. And that, to me, that's your forearm stretch. We're going to stretch out your pec muscles. What you want to do is reach straight up. You can use a wall or a doorway. Here I have 2 examples. I can use a doorway or a wall. I'm going to use a wall. You just reach straight up and you want to lunge forward till you feel a stretch. What you don't want to do is rotate your hips either way. You could twerk your shoulder that way. So reach straight up and do a nice little lunge. And you want to get the second part of the muscle. So right here I have my arm pretty much 90 degrees with the wall. And same thing. Just do a nice lunge. Remember, don't twerk your hips, don't rotate. Just lunge. And finally, we come up to our neck stretch. And what I like to do is pretty much, if you can do this, I can really not do it, but you want to lock in your elbows. If you can't do it, just grab your hands and pull straight down. You want to make sure that your chest is nice, wide, and open. And all you need to do is just bring your ear to one side, then ear to your shoulder. And you can do ear to nipple, come back, ear to nipple, and you can add a little twist where you look straight up to get the front part of your neck. Ear to nipple, straight up, and then straight down. And that right there is your neck stretch. So what we did was go through 5 simple stretches that you can do almost anywhere. It clears up mostly any issue that you have. We went through the calf, quads, forearms, pecs, and neck. That right there is my routine to enhance myself with stretches.